Hi, everybody. It's Christina Daves with PR for Anyone. And today I want to talk about getting publicity in the age of coronavirus. We are in unprecedented times. I've been doing this for years and years and always giving ideas and tips and how can you get in front of the media. And it was always fun and exciting and happy. And now it's just kind of scary. But because of that, we have this opportunity to share our knowledge with the world. And I want you to take advantage of that. So what I want you to do is I want you to really think about your industry and what it is that you know and what it is that you are most knowledgeable of. If you followed me for any amount of time, I talk about niching. You've got the outer band, which is kind of your general topic, and then you move into the inner band. What's that black center niche? So what can you niche down to help people in this age of coronavirus? What is it that you talk about, that you do? And even though the media has really shifted just in the last week, I'm on television a lot and they're not taking in-studio guests anymore. If you watch, the morning shows, if they do, they're separated, 6 feet apart. But a lot of people, they're Skype interviews, FaceTime interviews. Adjust to that. That's what I want you to pitch. This is what I'm working with all of my clients on. Send in those pitches, but you have to be able to do things on Skype and FaceTime, like we're doing here, that's appealing to a television audience. They can't just have interview after interview after interview, Skype. So what can you do to be creative to do that? And we do have the capabilities now. We have great phones, we have great computers. You can adjust your lights. You can, buy a light kit on Amazon. And that's what I use here. You don't need a backdrop. You can, one thing I will tell you, if you are doing this Skype interview from television, they don't want what we call the mugshot wall. Don't just go behind a white wall. Make sure you have some depth in your picture, and look at what some people are doing. But again, back to what you're pitching right now, pitch your expertise, how you can help with what's going on with coronavirus. I'll give you a couple examples. I have a client who is a yoga instructor and gong therapist. Well, the gong is going to be a little tough to do on something like this, but yoga, she certainly can. And we're anxious and nervous and scared. And a lot of people are talking about meditation, anxiety relief, yoga, things like that. So these are the things, but when you pitch it, you want to pitch and say you understand that this is a Skype interview. For television, maybe you have something that's really important that you could pitch to your business journals. How can small businesses get through this? I was talking to somebody yesterday who's very well known and prominent in the hotel space. Well, Marriott's doing furloughs. That industry is getting hammered. The cruise ship industry, restaurants. So if you have anything that can really help with your expertise, that's the kind of stuff you want to be pitching the media. Coronavirus will go away at some point. These stories will go away. But by pitching good quality stories to the media about what's happening right now and providing value to, remember, you're providing value to their audience. This is not about you. You will reap all the benefits of it, but your goal is to provide value to their audience. So know their demographic, know who's watching, know where you should go to pitch, how you can help. And again, if it's television, already know if they're doing just Skype interviews. I understand you're not taking in-studio guests. I have X, Y, and Z. We can go here and film this. And, I could bring in some things and show X, Y, and Z. Maybe you have graphs or charts that you could send ahead that they could put on as well. So get creative, because this is a huge opportunity for you to stand out. All these people are thinking, I don't have anything to pitch. What do I, PR, coronavirus? I'm not a doctor. That's really what people are thinking, but there are so many opportunities for us to provide value. So get creative, think about that, and let me know when you get in the media. I love to share this with my audience. I just got an email today from a client who was just interviewed for the Washington Times. I'm working with my clients on this. I'm doing this myself. I walk the walk. I know this works. So get creative. Think about value and service that you can bring to an audience. And I can't wait to see you in the media and to your PR success.